Welcome back to Tran wins Baldur's Gate 3. Before we move on in the Dark Town, I need to pick up the ring that I keep forgetting to get on camera. While we go to snap it up, I will let you know that we will be loading a save before we cleared out the Sharon Sanctuary so that I can save these powerful bonuses towards the later part of this region, rather than just wasting it on exploring the town. We'll save it for plot relevant part of the game. We'll load after this, but I do want to show you where we get this ring. Halsin's going to equip this Snowburst Ring, which says when the wearer deals cold damage, they also create a 4.5 meter circle of ice around the target. I will say that if he is hitting someone with this frost staff, he probably can fall prone immediately. So we're going to switch out this Arcane Echo Malefaction, which is what Shadowheart was using during an earlier episode where I was showing off Spirit Guardian at the very end of the episode. And we're going to put... Where is the prone boots? Yeah, here we are. Hoarfrost Balance. You cannot fall prone while traversing icy terrain. When he puts this on, as long as he's wearing these, he won't fall immediately after hitting someone with this quarterstaff. But it is kind of funny. And then we have a note that is associated with it. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10-day ago, but that blasted toll housekeeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk about like they've got something to hide. Shrines of the Moon Maiden seem ill-tended and barren. I'd hoped to learn more about Ketheric Thor, but the village's leader, but talk of him seems to put people on edge. I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this loathsome place. I don't know why he'd leave this ring here, but sure, maybe he probably died on the way out somewhere. Maybe asking questions about Ketheric Thorm. We also have Winter's Clutches. We might put that on later, but for right now, I think I'd rather have the +1 bonus to spell attack rolls so we can hit people with Ray of Frost. Okay, now that I've shown that ring, let's head back to Moonrise Towers, and I'll gear up appropriately. To make up for the fact that we're not carrying the +5 stat bonuses, we went ahead and drank elixirs and buffed up our characters with Longstrider and Dark Vision, which are not totally incredible spells all on their own. It just makes this buff condition look larger. I have so many things like Detect Thoughts, Speak with Animals, Recast with Speak of the Dead. These are not powerful combat abilities, but they do increase the string of conditions that are there.
One day I'll catch.
However, probably the most notable thing that I've done is I went ahead and, for the purpose of this episode, we've gone ahead and cracked open Will's spellbook and passed out a few scrolls, so you may see some stacks that are missing. We have a lot of scrolls. Each time a game day passes, whether or not it's because I've been playing or I've been long resting or whatever, even just traveling, I go ahead and hit all the merchants again. And then I just stock all their stuff. Halsin, with his Ring of Frost that we just gave him, he's got the entire stack of Ice Storm. Tran just carries the extra stuff, so we actually have 21 scrolls of Ice Storm sitting around. Wonder if anybody would mind if we destroyed this door.
Have to keep going.
This is my first run at this place. As in, I don't know what's inside yet. Because I really want to pick up the pace on these videos, I will probably be running more blind. I was reading the ban list. Blind attacks at places. The following customers are unwelcome. Let's see if we see any names. None that I really see other than Unknown Elf. Oh, there's Garing Thorn. Garing something Thorm. One of the Thorm family. That's not really important to us. This is the front entrance.
A for the Baldur, O for the Baldur.
How is he drunk as an undead unit? Pain spree. Gather your pack, capture a gnome. One by one, your chums gloat how to best maim the gnome in alphabetical order, starting with A. Come up short, take a drink. Last chum standing gets to kill the gnome. Example: arrow to the buttocks. Break its shins. Club its head with the broken shins. Stone. Get a stone. Invade an inn. Kill everyone there. Fill 10 tankards with ale. Arrange them in a triangle on each side of a table. Long ways, you fool. Or arrange them first and then fill them. I don't care. Put half your chums at one side, half at the other. Take turns throwing the stones at the opposite tankards. Get it in, drink it dry. 10 empty cups, your team loses. Winning team gets to yank a single claw of their choice out of the loser's feet. Steal a drink. Attack a village with your pack. Keep killing till a chum loots a deck of cards. Choose a dealer. I don't care how, shortest tail, ugliest feet, something like that. Chum on their right gets 2 chances to guess the card on top, and dealer chum says if it's higher or lower. Dealer chum chugs twice if the first try is right, and chugs once if the second try is right. If the guess chum fails, they chug the difference between the final guess and the card. If your last guess is a 4 and the card is a 9, you take 5 chugs. It's basic method semantics. New chum dealer when the last one fools 2 guess chums. Last one standing torches the village. So I'm assuming that's a goblin, that's why I read it that way.
Halflings and gnomes, order here.
The payday gold in my pouch is clinking. Say hey for the pub. A single thought is what I'm thinking. Say hey for the pub.
Okay.
Hey for the pub. Oh.
He's a better singer than I am. Did I catch a whiff of an enemy? No, that was just a vision cone. Oh, and I did a little bit of alchemy in order to have enough Earthlight bombs and haste spore grenades. I don't know if anybody's interested, but I could make an alchemy guide. I don't know if anybody's made one of those yet. I'm sure pretty much everybody's finished the game by this point.
I don't know you. Perhaps I forgot you.
What I mean by an alchemy guide is I went through and for the regions I've currently found, I went ahead and figured out what you would lose when you create something. Because everything is a cost-benefit analysis. Whenever you're making any sort of alchemy thing, you're going to take one primary ingredient and then a random any other ingredient. In this case, we would be losing subliments. The problem with this is, what if you wanted something that was very, very valuable to you and you ended up using all of that? Here's an example. We probably don't care about, we'll say, resistance to fire. Just in case. I mean, fire does happen a lot, but maybe you don't care about a potion to make it. So you can now probably rest easy that dragon egg mushroom. Any ashes that you see, you can probably supplement dragon egg into it and you'll be okay. You won't lose anything valuable. But on the other hand, something that's very good, it's not under elixirs, it's under potions. Potion of speed. You can see that hyena ear. Oh, wow, okay, so if you see any ashes of hyena ear, don't use that. Just maybe stow that in your traveler's chest and then hold all the ashes you don't care about. If that interests anybody, let me know in the comments and I will try putting together a guide as a half chapter marker.
If not over, then through.
I made my own notes on the thing so that way I would know what reagents I care about losing and what I don't. Someone's talking to me, it looks like. What? I mean, yeah, I guess that is my orc.
Drink! Go back down, wet your whistle. Tell your story.
Why don't I have an option to actually just drink? Fine, whatever. I'll go and ask this one because I sometimes try to ask informative questions so that people know what's up. What in all the nine hells are you?
Son of Thorm! Son of Sword Coast! Go on! Cheers! Bottoms up! Go nuts!
I've seen some grotesques in my time, but this is something else.
Pick up the tankard.
Leaning in, you can see how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Keep your distance. He looks like he could burst any second.
Go on, drink. Make it drunk. Be drunk. You and I both. To our good health.
Oh, cool. So can I make him blow up by drinking enough? Let's do it. Drink with the brewer. I can have what? I can have. That's fine. I gave her all my potions of gaseous form because you can have her run around in spirit guardian form. That's the radiant aura that she has with potions of that.
The liquid burns your throat as you swallow, but otherwise you feel no ill effects.
Elixir. But such a small sip you take. Fear not. You will soon quaff as I do.
I'm curious what's on his back. Looks like a chest with a... Oh, okay. I was gonna say a chest with a valve, but no, that's a... Cool. Okay, that's style right there.
Now tell me the story. A fable, a saga. Delight me.
Whoa, that's okay. Remember, since this is my first time here, I don't know what all the dialogue options are. Let's go with this one. A silver-tongued devil bade me feast in his lavishly appointed banquet hall. My character has the actor feat. We get an extra +3 on top of it. I'm gonna go ahead and Bardic Inspiration, Eagle's Splendor, since she's not concentrating on anything right now. Friends, and Guidance. Look at all those bonuses we're just applying to this.
How we long for a feast. Feeling gorging. Oh, the time with devils. You ask, you drink, then you amaze, enthuse, astound me again.
One of the things I think I know about tabletop D&D is it's not just pass or fail. Let's say that maybe you have a DC 5 to pickpocket somebody, and you roll a 7 tabletop with a human DM. He might say you pass, but maybe you roll a 19 or 20. He might say you take everything in that pouch and you find some extra, I don't know, a pocket watch tied to his belt as well, and you take that too. So even though we rolled at 32, there's no extra, which is unfortunate, but there is a lot of rolls in this, so I'm glad for that. Who placed the curse on this land?
Father Ketherick created, Father Ketherick sustains. Bring it in, toss it down, love it up.
How did you become what you are now?
Father Ketherick's laughter, not joy, not ever, never, only laughter. Questions done, finished, over, only drink.
Do as he says, drink. She's currently got Eagle Splendor running on me, so we're not going to do anything like that. I wonder if she gave me the potion if that would break her concentration. Like, there's no reason for it to do so. Apparently Halsin approves of this? That's a little surprising to me.
Your belly rumbles as the vile brew fills it, yet your mind remains miraculously steady.
More stories. Tell me of foes felled, villains vanquished, beasts bastard.
I'm gonna guess you've only got one more drink left in you, buddy. Let's see, what do we got? That sounds kind of, what would this guy like? Towering creature, felt it with great wit and might? Sure, let's do that. He may see some similarities in himself here. A towering creature rose from molten lava. I felt it with great wit and might.
Molten, hot, heavy. We saw such a beast in my latrine. A fierce foe. Ask, question, make your query, and drink once more.
How do the Thorms sustain the shadows?
The spirit of the land. More drink.
What can you tell me about Kethrin?
Father. Father is Father. Eternal. Invincible. Forever. Except not. No more questions. Drink.
Alright, I'm not going to bother asking how we can defeat Kethric. He probably has no knowledge of that, and he's already told us no more questions. So we're going to go ahead and steal ourselves and drink.
The creature's brew is more potent than anything you ever drank before. You feel instantly drunk and unsteady on your feet.
I know you. I knew. I know. I am knowing.
I like that the front of his mask is all wet.
You want Father's personal, mysterious secret. Secret? No. Not never. Father said, ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it. Cage. Her cage. Talk and perish. Die. Buried. Buried in Thorm Tomb. Father told me. I can't perish. No. Nay. Neither. Too strong. Too.
Okay. And it's, he bled alcohol all over the floor.
Finally. There might be some more drink for the rest.
Get another ring or key. Bunch of random alcohol.
My
apology, madam. Do mess our pardon. Our master distiller spills quite the caused. Now settle your mind, chum, and get your shine on. Be will it what?
What have you got?
Moon, mountain dark, coming right up. A man of proper taste.
Fine. How much do I owe you?
Chum yourself up and whisk the old luggy jug bug you. So be what?
I'd say you broke the poor fellow, but I reckon he came that way.
Sorry. Terrible.
Our character has disadvantage on dexterity and charisma checks. Doesn't look like we could have laced the bar.
What's that?
What's this dude's name again? Thisobald. Doesn't look like we could have laced Thisobald's drink in it. Maybe we could have. For the attention of Dark Justiciar Natasha are written across the top of every page. This excerpt is from the last page. Sisamon Nowet said Ketherick wouldn't hold onto Moonrise Towers for long at this rate. Imanik Atakni claimed it was unfair that Thorms had the cushiest jobs. Mark Jacobs, Benjamin Blanchett, made jokes about the Thorms, especially Lord Ketherick, said he was a misery guts, a weeping nutsack, and described exactly how his wife would have liked it. I know what Mark and Ben said was just plain awful, Lady Natasha, but they're some of my best friends, and I've never heard such talk out of them. They were upset over their wages being cut, and were the drunkest I've ever seen by midnight. I know it looks bad, but hand over heart, you've never met two gents more devoted to Our Lady, I swear it. A different, more elegant script appears beneath it. Our Lady of Loss would be proud of you, Madeline. Do not worry about Mark and Benjamin. Myself and your two gents are simply going to have a little chat. I promise. Well, it is an orange book, so we should probably take it with us. Punish the Wick. That's yeah, okay. That's actually the reason why we entered this place. Because otherwise we could have tried doing the Toll House or the House of Healing. And I thought, okay, we still have an outstanding quest to complete. That's the journal we were looking for. Let's take a look at this magma monster he was talking about. Lame. I guess he wouldn't be able to fit in there. It would have been funny if you opened it and suddenly, boom, explosion of mud. Were you ambushed? What is this? What was that? I thought something was trying to ambush us, but okay. So have we explored the whole thing? Is that it? Well, I guess there might be more to the first floor. We haven't talked to the Blighted Actor yet.
The gore almost looks real. Superb. Encore.
So at the end of this episode, we'll come down and talk to the Blighted Actor, just in case he has something more interesting to say.
I wonder if we're looking for some rich stuff now.
I guess that's it. The first floor is pretty barren of anything. And then this way would lead back to the less dark region around the Toll House. Okay. So this is back to our lobby area, essentially. Because I talk about this so that way people watching don't feel totally lost when watching me hop from one quest to another. Try to give some sort of sense of scale or anchor, I suppose.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
Tell me why you want it first.
To punish a murderer. If that is not enough, leave. I have no time for those lacking commitment.
How do you know I have the ledger?
The Raven always knows.
Here, take it.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
Let's see what she has to say first.
Careful, for a serpent in life is a serpent in death. Witness.
He said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised!
What did the Dark Justiciar actually do to your friends?
She gave him a dagger each. And told him to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3. To start stabbing. And not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
I wanted to ask the other question, which was, if it was drunk reporting, then why report it? But let's see here. We'll say this one. Not only is our character neutral evil, but realistically, if this person was an agent, she had to have known what reporting would happen to people. Pathetic. You murdered your friends. You're a coward. We're drunk, so we get a disadvantage, but we still have ego splendor, so it kind of balances out. But Bardic Inspiration this, because we got plenty.
You're right. I'm a killer. A monster. I should have died instead.
Glorious. Look, my hand still shakes. You broke her most thoroughly. Well done.
This was just some perverted fantasy of yours, wasn't it?
Perhaps. But we both got what we wanted, didn't we? You have done well. Her pain and anguish were sublime. I will treasure it. Here, for your services. Should I find another murderer in need of torment, I shall call upon you. Farewell.
I say bye, but you'll be dead soon.
Guessing that was the crow, but I couldn't really see its subtitle because all of these pop-ups in front of it. We gave the ledger to he who was and punished the killer for her crimes. He was pleased. We got the Raven Glove. Summon quoth the Raven. Sure, let's try it. Summon a Raven familiar that can blind enemies with his beak. Oh, it's just a regular... I wonder if we can talk to it. No, it's just a totally normal Raven. It has no particular abilities other than red vision. I mean, special abilities. It's a normal one. Let's see if it disappears when we swap gloves. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't really care about the Raven. I don't think I can speak to the body because he's already used Speak with the Dead on it.
The corpse does not stir. It will answer no more questions.
And is that the book we left behind? Yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and load the game and do battle with that large dude, Thisobald, whatever his name is. This is not an attempt to do a better play, because I'm satisfied with the results we had. At least, not knowing any alternative, I'm satisfied with it.
Above. This must be a brewery or distillery.
Cursed distillery, no less. I suspect it holds more than just liquor.
I want to explore other options, such as what he's like in battle, maybe ask other questions or something. We'll see. Come on, Gale. Sometimes you can get the characters to move by grouping and ungrouping. We're going to ungroup and just have Gale jump. Oh, he apparently just jumped on his own without animation.
One day I'll get there. One day.
Where is it you're trying to go?
Baldur's Gate, where the streets sparkle with silver and the actors have jobs. There's a big tent, funny costumes. The circus! Yes, that's it. I was going to the circus. Oh, a new face. Oh, fun.
What is it that you're serving?
Only the best. Oblivion and beyond.
This guy looks like he had a long night. Might be best to keep him happy for now.
No, I will not drink. That's weak.
Expect anything. He's been cursed to the hells and back.
I understand he's probably there to game balancing purposes, but I do think it'd be better if he started the battle here, just because that's where you'd expect. When I killed him the first time, I didn't know what I'd be looking for, because the moment I went down the stairs and entered the lobby, before I could really figure out my bearings, we entered that conversation where our character went up to the bar. So I was looking over here, I was like, oh, is that where he? No, that's not him. And I saw him just as he was dying. That's why I waved my cursor in that direction. I do feel like there's some direction would have been nicer, maybe pivoting the camera to show him in this scene, whether he's dying or attacking the counter. My thoughts. Alright, what we're going to do is we're actually going to let the enemy take the first move or two moves, because I want to see what they are capable of.
Smell blood.
Creator, destroyer. Flaming brew. This battle's taken a heated turn.
I like that lighting has changed to reflect that the casket has taken on an elemental affinity. Because my armor is Hellish Rebuke, or no, I mean, not Hellish Rebuke, because his armor is the Hell Dusk armor or whatever it's called, I believe it gave me immediate fire damage to him. This gives Burning Reflex. Fire damage has changed the nature of Thisobald's special brew. Careful, adding additional elemental flavors might make the mixture worse. Well, we're gonna add more flavors then. We'll start with Halcyon. I'm going to try to also, I'm surprised that I mean, I guess it makes sense. I'm surprised that the zombies in the area are fighting also. We're going to see if they go non-hostile, if we leave them undead, as it were. So we'll spare them. Saved. Try again. What is your saving roll here? You get a saving throw of +2. So yeah, he's rolling very high. He doesn't actually need very much to fail this. We're just rolling badly. Or he's rolling well, whichever you want to look at it. Let's go ahead and hit him with a Frost just to make this brew thing happen. Well, I guess that's how beer probably should be. I've never actually drunk any liquor. The combination of elements has turned Thisobald's special brew into a foul mixture. Thisobald has had worse, but have you? Now, I'm not trying to defeat him in one turn or anything. I do want to see what else he's capable of. Moderately inebriated. I wish I could zoom out this far on a normal basis. But I think it's just because the camera's on the second or third floor right now.
Watch it. The acids altered his brew.
That's actually kind of cool. Also, does he have? I think he's got four legs. Huh.
Need to stay focused.
Actually, we'll sunbeam this one with the Lathander's mace. Okay, I'm curious. So he had acid reflux before. I wonder if will he have like radiant reflux later? We'll try that. Zero damage. Profoundly intoxicated. Freaking out. Thisobald is on the verge of passing out from his heavy drinking. He has disadvantage on charisma and dexterity checks, and his hallucinations continue. Well, I'd like you to throw a holy water at him. It shouldn't hurt my characters because it says fiends and undead. Okay, apparently radiant damage is burning reflux. That makes more sense than radiant reflux. Again, we don't want to kill him. Let's see if he passes out. Alright, no longer affects Tran. Colorblind him. Or color spray. She has that because of a ring we got at the very beginning of the game. Can I... don't... Oh, can I polymorph him? Oh, wait, he can cast again. Okay. I thought maybe it would be a specially animated sheep. We'll go and cancel it for now, because it's not a special sheep. It doesn't have like a cask on it or anything. We'll go ahead and cancel it now, so that way when he gets super drunk, we'll see whatever animation exists. It's probably just a regular prone that we've already seen. But again, I want to fully explore what this guy is capable of. We don't need to drink any. Not worried about max healing our characters or anything like that. So apparently he's the game keeps I was not hitting a single button. I think I was trying to go to everybody who was becoming lethargic. So the camera just kept panning everywhere. Blacked out. Thisobald has overindulged in his own brew. He has a -5 penalty to armor class and is vulnerable to slashing, piercing, bludgeoning, and thunder damage. Alright, well, let's go ahead and finish him off. We are... Is he hasted? No, he's not. Drink that. Just start throwing holy water at him. Oh, I don't want to kill him. He was not illuminated. There were no crosshairs on him at the time. Okira, power corrupts, and apparently the zombies are still hostile to us. They do not say temporarily hostile. That is unfortunate.
A shame what the shadows did to him. His death gives me no pleasure.
Let's ride.
And I didn't actually look behind here.
I have a lot on my mind. And
I lost track of my thought process once I read that book. So let's go and take this key.
Another step forward.
And see what's behind door number 1. Research notes.
Research notes. They describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare purple worm. Distiller Thisobald Thorm sought to create a fatal poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a worm gullet, but rinsed one in error. The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal. Thisobald devoted months to formulating a deadly poison with the remaining ingredients, without success. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near-deadly extract from the glands. But to complete his poison, Thisobald required one last ingredient, the petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Thisobald enlisted a courier from Baldur's Gate to obtain corpse rose petals and other ingredients and deliver them to a covert location. Unfortunately, a deep purple stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
Focus your eyes on the page. Mentally separate the blank ink from the purple stain. I would assume it means black ink. Yeah, the bookshelf it was showing was just as dark for you as it was for me.
Your mind separates the black from the blue, revealing the stash's location. You mark your map as a reminder. With the corpse rose petals the package contains, you might create Thisobald's purple worm poison.
We will try to make one of these and bring it to Thisobald without killing him, if it's at all possible. If I don't show that happening, it means that there was nothing, no context that the game recognized that I'm bringing us to him.
Take heed. I see a trap.
Oh, come on. I wanted the trap to... Hold on, we can still make the trap happen. We'll lockpick it, and then we'll have Tran open it. Oh, is that it? Weak. I guess it makes sense. If you wear the boots that give you more healing done when you give you more hit points healed when you help someone, picking them up from the floor counts. Barrels at Skeletor made.
Is that a human arm? Do I even want to know?
Dude, my character is a half-orc. If you consider what the goblin eating habits are, you would assume that perhaps an orc, bigger, meaner, perhaps more brutish, be fine with eating human. I mean, goblins were talking about how dwarf leg is a delicacy or something, right? Punch drunk. While you are drunk, you have advantage on attack rolls. You also create a blast with each attack, dealing 1 to 4 thunder damage for 3 meters. Okay. Unserpent Venom Toxin. Would you like to know something interesting? If you mix a suspension of Venom Fang with Vitcher of Loth's Candle, out comes a poison drip, drip, drip. The Waning Moon. The Waning Moon's deliveries are recorded here in a careful hand. The rear pages, however, are devoted to the distiller's personal reflections.
Father Ketheric's reach begins to extend beyond Wraithwind's borders. The Thorms are but collectors of coin, glory, blood, and more, yet. I, however, collected that which holds the most value, information. The mason caught my eye. Straight are his steps and faithful are his words, for as long as drink does not touch his tongue. 2 drops of Blackfire whiskey and he sings his heart's true tune. He calls Father a tyrant, a coward, a traitor. He beseeches the Moon Maiden to shine upon him once more. Dangerous words. I have told Father he will surely silence the Mason and make him an example. Meanwhile, the Mason drawls his heresy. It is all I can do not to mock him to his very face. My own methods used against me. The ale she fed me was poisoned, and by my own hand. The truth serum was all too effective. I professed the lot. The poison drinks, Malice's treatment, the interrogations, all of it. She means to reveal our schemes to the Baldur's Gate authorities. Less, of course, I grace her palm with more gold than Garangoth could muster. Father would have my head if he knew, or worse yet, donate me to Malice. Such is my good fortune that I possess all manners of barrels. She should make a perfect fit. The Harpers came too close. They poisoned Father Ketheric himself, yet he professes no ill effects. Malice insists it is a fluke. Doctor he may be, but he is no less a fool for it. Father has achieved that of which I can only dream, immortality. I have long suspected. I can guess Father's purpose, but I cannot fathom the means.
Should mind my step.
And inside we find Icarus gloves. When the wearer deals acid damage, they also inflict noxious fumes upon the target. Let's take a look at the map. Where is this thing that you... Brewer's Alchemical Stash. We've gone ahead and equipped the Great Club, as well as grabbed a stack of ale from base. Yeah, I'm not saying that this club is better than the Warhammer we're currently using, but it's a new toy, so might as well mess around with it.
Is sounding. Blacket's warriors are upon us.
These are not Blacket's warriors. These are just some undead guarding the morgue. We will fight them later. We'll save that for the morgue episode. We do want to use the punch drunk. We're not going to use it on them. Record of shipment. Sending you the requested ingredients as per your letter, including the purple worm glands. I am eager to see the result of your experiments. Please, send me some samples when it's completed. I have a few clients who would be very interested in the toxic fruits of your labors.
Never wanted the easy
The Githyanki that's going to ambush us are right here. What's a good way to handle this? We'll go and divide ourselves into 2 groups.
Don't waste a step.
We've got our 2 teams. Let's go ahead and start moving out. Instead of being in stealth mode, we're just going to go ahead and just draw their attention because we have an immense initiative bonus. Gale, go ahead and cast haste on you. And we're going to walk right into this trap.
Haste.
Your warg has failed want to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
Lae'zel. I suppose my only worry is that I wouldn't be fast enough. This is a bonus action. I don't want that. We're going to use a regular dash. That looks pretty good.
No time to waste.
This guy can't shove off. I've attempted this fight a few times just to get things looking pretty good. I can cast Minor Illusion in the middle of battle, and that does help out somewhat. If I drink this, I really get to move a bit more, so we're going to do that. Excellent. Can I darkness arrow?
Survival is
and they
all
can't
that
swing
matters.
at me anymore, so we'll back up. Well, unfortunately, this is as many people as I can fit into this. We're going to go ahead and, just in case we need to throw two, we'll have you drink a potion of speed and throw a void orb. Unfortunately, the cloud of darkness is keeping me from throwing through it. Do you not have Devil's Sight? Maybe you don't. I reclass these guys so often, I never quite remember what they have. I guess he doesn't. Alright, that looks like it's got everybody. Oh, path interrupted. Darn it. There we go. Okay. Might be able to shoot them in there. Let's see, it's a 3-meter radius. I probably don't want to do that, actually. I could throw this, and that'll haste the other characters. This is absolutely not necessary to defeat them, by the way. I'm just messing around with them, because we can. We need to drink this. So now that we're drunk, when we start hitting them... Oh, parried. Lame. Unfortunately, it doesn't make everyone pro. I feel like it should do that, but like the other hammer we found a long time ago. But this guy, for whatever reason, he's positioned in a place where he can't be pushed. Maybe he's just too close to the railing. I don't know what, but it doesn't work out.
Still breathing, despite everything.
What else can we cast? We could Fairy Fire.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Always a pretty good spell. I clicked it. It just doesn't always register when I'm switching characters. I wanted to make sure it didn't affect her. I'm gonna stay on Tran right next to everybody. The odd thing is, they actually probably can't see him, but fear worked anyways. Let's make sure we position ourselves somewhere where he can see them. And then we'll go and fireball them. There's no way that he should have been able to see, but he's already feared.
Can't give up.
She got bull strength running so that we can shove more easily, so it's not necessary anymore at this point. Oh, the statue's in my way. Can't knock down the statue, unfortunately. Can I radiance? No. She is hasted, so that probably wouldn't necessarily help. Can I lightning bolt through that statue? No. Lame. Alright, we'll just have her end her turn. Can't throw, because it has to arc upwards pretty much every time. Apparently he got lethargic because haste spores probably overrode his haste spell. It immediately made him lethargic. But he still smashes them, apparently. It's good to know, though. Haste spores plus haste spell, no good. I'm just saying, Tran does not need the weapon in his hands to kill you.
Where do I go from here?
We can cast this and completely torch many of them. Target blocked. Why? What is target blocked here? Alright, let's back up some then. He can't see me, so he shouldn't be able to... Oh, he was hitting me. He was attacking me, nonetheless. I don't know why you're telling me target block. There's no target block here. They dropped all their swords. We get perilous stakes. I could drink a speed potion, but this is fine. I'm not... Realistically, all I want to do is use the punch drunk at least once. That looked like 53, but I don't think it was. Was it? It couldn't be. No, it was probably a 5 and a 13. That's what. You can fear again. You can grease. Let's just go take a normal stab. Oh, he had another move.
No holding back.
Apparently there's still a wall of fire there. Why does it look like it's not affecting him? Thunderwave should not require line of sight to affect him.
What now?
Let's move Tran a little bit back. Karlak. It's time to rethink your life choices here. Why do I need line of sight to cast this? It's a moon beam. It's from the sky. It's basically an orbital bombardment. Did you slip? I must have switched your boots out. Alright, whatever.
On the move.
Yeah, I still need line of sight for that one as well. Can I lightning bolt through the ground or anything? Oh, this is all very, very weak sauce. Seriously, I thought this was supposed to be a ranged spell. Man, the game is just not cooperating. Or I've just become very suddenly bad at the game. We'll stick 4 on him. Hopefully that'll secure the kill. What? Why did he do 0 damage? Did he parry all of it or something? It doesn't say why he took no damage. It's not like he has shield on or anything. Parry unarmed and weapon attack. It's not a weapon attack, obviously. Stand over here and do a pushing attack. Come on. She can't shoot at that angle. The game is being very literal about the wall here. Very weak astral step there. I'm guessing that line of sight was also an issue for you. I forgot he existed. Yeah, he should have been dead from those magic missiles. Whatever, game. I will take care of this. You saw those attack percentages, right? Let's see, what else can we cast to make your life miserable? Like I said, Tran does not need a weapon. Probably need to get a lot closer to hit him with magic missile. Actually, will, so we don't end another turn.
This is my time.
I can't throw like that. Apparently I have to throw like this. Path interrupted. Probably because of the darkness. I want another magic missile and I want it this turn.
What fools these mortals be.
Come on, I'm clicking everything here. Apparently it hit Will. I think it hit this barricade. And because it removed his previous haste, it gave him lethargic. Oh, wow. Okay, that's probably that's a combat tactic I could use. Assuming that the enemy hastes himself, I could cast haste back on him and immediately make him lose a turn, right? I've never fought them before. I just knew they were there from me trying to walk up to the waypoint.
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death.
Alright, let's check the corpses. Yeah, let's take a closer look. Githyanki crossbow and a hand crossbow. That's a very odd combination. You can't equip that unless you're cheating. Is that what you're doing? When I clicked it. You heard the click, right? Regular greatsword. Psionic ward armor. If the item detects that the wearer is Gith, they have resistance to psychic damage. When the wearer succeeds on a saving throw against a spell, they regain 1 to 4 hit points. That's cool. I like that. Heraknir bracers. You can cast Mage Hand as a bonus action and telekinesis. Royal orders. This book is redolent with the enticing smell of paper and ink. Okay. Is that? I'm assuming that's just the default description because that's not a book. Oil. Do what has been asked of you. Stop the interlopers. Take back what is mine, else your punishment will be severe. By order of your queen.
At the ready.
The waypoint is right here. Oh, here's another body. And he has nothing on him. He must have been the loser of the group.
Let's go.
Have do a seat, right? Will you be with I? We used to dance.
Quietly. Over there.
We're now in base. Let's go ahead. It's not elixir. It is a coating. We need salt of corpse rose and any suspension. Let's just go ahead and whip up a suspension. Extract those. Go to salt. Do I... Wait, why can't I make the salt of corpse rose? I have the corpse rose. It's right here. I don't get it. It's not here. It's not under... It's not that it's filtered out. Maybe try dropping it and picking it back up. Okay. I mean, sure, we'll take it. Special iced arsenic brew. There was not any sort of dialogue, and this was not difficult to achieve. You know how I roll, literally. We failed all 3 drinks. Let's see what happens there.
The 3rd drink is too much. You're spinning down a black maelstrom towards the heart of oblivion. All goes dark.
I know you. I knew. I know. I am knowing. You want Father's personal mysterious secret. No, not never.
No telling what this bloated bastard's capable of.
As we close out, let's go ahead and coat our weapon with the Bellyglummer and take a swing at him. See if he blows up or anything, which probably does not happen. Thank you very much for watching. Tran fails at rolling. I'll see you next time.